Welcome back, sports fans, to one of the many sports shows that is classier than Pete Carroll. I'm Kevin Cohen.
And I'm Chris Carr.
And today we're going back
and forth.
So, Chris, how was your Thanksgiving break?
Well, Kevin, it wasn't as bad as Charlie Weiss's.
Starting off with football, the Bears are back in action after their bye week and look to round out the regular season with a W over UW. Cal comes in with momentum, and a win this weekend will solidify a finish in the top half of the conference and also provide the Bears with a full head of steam going into their bowl game. So, Chris, how do you think the players will respond coming off of the bye week?
Kevin, I think they'll respond well to the bye week because, when you think about it, they're playing a Washington team that started out, okay, they beat USC, granted without Matt Barkley, but in the last 4 or 5 games, they've lost those games. And over the last 7 years, Cal's only lost to the Huskies once.
Right.
So when you think about offensively, too, Shane Vereen's going to have to carry the load a lot for the Bears still because Javid Best is out with that concussion.
Right.
And but the Bears are still ranked 30th in that category, so I don't think that's going to be a big problem on Saturday.
Right, and that compares to Washington, who ranks 88th in the nation in total defense. So I expect Andy Ludwig to have his offense, coming out firing. Also, I think another key to this game is keeping Jake Locker in check. He's an NFL-bound quarterback, and they're going to have to put pressure on him like they did against Nick Foles and Andrew Luck of Stanford. So really force him into having tough throws, and keeping him in check on the ground as well. I expect the linebackers to be in a lot of spy coverages to also shut him down.
We now move to women's volleyball, where California received a number 9 seeding in the upcoming NCAA tournament, their 8th consecutive bid under head coach Rich Feller. This comes on the heels of Hana Sudura being named the 2009 Pac-10 Player of the Year. So, Kevin, what do you expect to see from this team in this upcoming tournament?
Well, first off, Chris, I was really happy for Hana Sudura. She's the unquestioned leader for Cal this year and also the heart and soul of the team. So, also when you look at Cal, they find themselves getting shipped off to the Gainesville Regional for the tournament, however, and they face a 28-3 Lipscomb team who's led by middle hitter Alex Kelly with 444 kills on the year. So it's going to be a little tough.
No, and I think it will. But, when I think about this team, I think about the experience they have in these types of settings. 8th consecutive trip to the NCAA tournament for Rich Feller. And, the things that he's doing are really underappreciated, I think, here at Cal, to be honest. He's probably the second. Him and Jack Clark are the two most underrated coaches here at Cal with the rugby team. But, otherwise, what I think about for this tournament and this game is that Lipscomb comes in with a 25-game winning streak, but they don't have the experience. This is only their second time in the tournament as a school. So, I think they'll get past this round, but it should be an interesting tournament overall.
It's mail time! For Chris, what is Javid Best's status for this week, the bowl game, and next season?
Well, Javid's going to be out for the Washington game, but he's probably going to be back for the bowl game. In terms of coming back next year, I think he's going to have to because he's missed so much time this year. The next question is for Kevin. Do you think that Cal basketball will meet the same fate as Cal football in terms of expectations?
Well, I think it's a little bit too early to say that Cal basketball is overrated, especially with the down year in the Pac-10. I think Cal has a good shot to win it, but it's going to be a little bit tough without Harper Camp, who looks to be out for an extended period of time. And for the last question, who wins in the Civil War?
Wanted to take Oregon because that prolific offense against Ohio State's defense is going to be really interesting to see in the Rose Bowl.
And I think Sean Canfield in Oregon State gets it done this Thursday.
Well, remember to send your emails to caltvsports@gmail.com.
For Chris Carr, I'm Kevin Cohen. Make sure you tune back in next semester to Back and Forth to get your download for What's Up in Cal Sports.